The Snack King has returned from his travels abroad, looking for the greatest snacks to show to you all.
Hey guys, the Snack King is back. We're back with another snack tasting video, and today is a very special edition because I am showing snacks from my homeland, Australia. So usually in these snack videos, what I like to do is try snacks that I've never tried before, give you my opinion, and then give them a score. These snacks, I have tried them all. So what it really is not like a trying video, it's more of a recommendations video from me to you. So I'm going to be showing you guys all of my favorite snacks that I ate growing up. And today, I got another very special guest. My bestest friendest of all time is behind the camera and will be providing only the best informative and educational and humorous input.
We'll see.
Alrighty, so there's a lot of snacks. I'll be honest, a lot of it is chocolate. That's just because I like chocolate. But we got a nice mixture of some salt, some savory, and also some liquids. Yummy. Okay. Starting off, we'll go with a classic lunch snack. These are called LCMs, and this was a very, very common snack that kids would have in their lunchbox at school. Show it to you up close. So what it is like either corn puffs or Cocoa Puffs, and they're kind of stuck together with like a syrupy liquid, and this one specifically has like little chocolate bits on top. Now, one thing that I realized when I was buying all these snacks is they have changed a lot from back in the day. Less vibrant colors, less chemicals, I suppose, and more healthy. So this used to have all crazy colors on top. Now it's only got red and yellow for whatever reason. So first of all, the thickness of this is so different.
Yep.
They used to be like this thick.
Maybe it was just small.
That is very valid. This looks hard. It's the same softness, but it's like half the size. And like I said, it's got these little chocolate, very tiny M&Ms. Bon appetit. Oh, that's actually delicious. I lived in somewhat of a stricter household, and I wasn't allowed to have all of these delicious snacks growing up. I saw my friends eating them. I was never a kid to be like, oh, can I have some? Like, occasionally I would. A lot of other kids were like quite comfortable with asking, can I have some? I think it's because I didn't like rejection. So I couldn't be like, oh, can I have some of that? And I would just look at it very enviously, just like. And then I would go to the supermarket with my mum or dad. Mostly mum, because dad would definitely say no. I'd be like, Mum, can I get these? No, Stuart. No. We're not getting that. It's bloody chemical, is what she would say to me. I think that might be one of the very rare occasions of me imitating mum in a video. I do it in my regular life all the time, but it's first time on video. This is delicious. Obviously, it doesn't need a score because you know it's great. We'll go with another Australian lunchbox staple. Roll-ups. And this is another thing that I was not allowed to have growing up. And I do have a funny story about roll-ups before I show you guys. Everyone behind the camera's like, shut up with the story, show us the goddamn snacks.
Eat the damn oranges.
So you can see here, it's got like a 3-star health rating. We didn't even have health ratings back in the day. That's how loose everything was. Made with real fruit and vegan friendly. But yeah, I feel like the colors were a lot more intense back in the day. Yeah, I had an auntie actually come live with us for a while. Mum and dad vehemently said no to roll-ups. They were cool with some other stuff, but roll-ups were a no-go. And they look so delicious and they look so good on the advertisements on TV. So she took me up to the supermarket and I was like, Auntie, can I please get some roll-ups? And she was like, I'll get them for you, but here's the catch. You either eat them all before we get home, because any that are left over we're throwing out because we can't take them in the house because I'll get in trouble for buying you roll-ups. And I was like, okay. So there's about 6 in a box of these. I was like chowing down on them on the way home. I got through 3 and I was like, oh, I think I had enough. And she was like, all right, well, we just got to chuck them out. And I was like, We walked past, so Peaches, my friend behind the camera, we walked past Peach's house on the way home and you were jumping on the trampoline with, I think, Joseph Lally.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, you guys want some roll-ups? And you guys, oh, hell yeah. And I was like so happy because I was able to like give the roll-ups and not waste them. So for me, not something that I ate a lot. So I guess it's kind of like reliving a childhood fantasy for myself right now. I don't think these are like the same because they've obviously had to go through a lot of different like health regulation passing and that kind of stuff. All right, so they come out like this, and then you kind of. So when there's this much plastic connected to a child's snack, you're kind of like, it probably can't be like that good for you.
Yeah, a bunch of microplastics in there for sure.
Yeah, get them in me. But, alright, here we go. I remember one thing that you used to do that you showed me was like, because this is all different colors. You got red, yellows, blues, greens, or whatever. You used to mix it all into one ball and it would turn brown and you would eat the whole ball. That was the best thing ever. Healthy. It's still got a slight chemical taste to it, but that's what you love. Like, that's what you're eating it for. If you want fruit, go eat a fruit. But if you want chemicals and fruit, get a roll up. It is so good. Oh my goodness. And they're so thin. You can get through a lot of these.
3 apparently.
But like, it's so gimmicky, but good.
Yeah.
Because it's like squishy, you can like pull it out.
It's
You
like
can.
a toy.
Yeah. Holy shit. And there you go, guys. That's roll-ups, naughty me. And also, my dad actually watches my YouTube channel. Imagine my dad at home watching this video, just going, you try to steer the kids away, but at the end of the day, they'll just never listen to what you say. Bloody roll-ups. So sorry, father. I apologize. Alright, let's mix things up with a bit of liquid. We got some Up and Go. Now this is not like, I guess it's a snack. So we have a very iconic cereal in Australia called Wheat Bix. It's bland, you eat it with milk and a lot of people put sugar on it or eat it with like yogurt, whatever. They say eating one of these is like having 2 Wheat Bix for breakfast. So obviously to any kid that doesn't want to eat their disgusting Wheat Bix, like, Mom, can I get an Up and Go? And it's not as satiating. They're gonna be like, you eat 2 Wheat Bix, you're gonna be full for it because it expands.
Yeah.
You drink one of these, you'll be like hungry in like half an hour. But they are delicious, but they have a weird taste.
They have a very weird taste.
They actually do kind of taste like they blended a Wheat Bix. Like it has like a weird cereally, grainy taste to it. This flavor here is vanilla ice. You know when you have the first sip and you're kind of like, ugh.
Yeah.
And then the aftertaste comes through, you're like, oh, that's actually like okay. It tastes how I remember. It's like good but bad.
Yeah.
I reckon if you poured this over ice
Yeah.
and drunk it so good, especially if it was like not icebox like. Okay, so this has nothing to do with snacks, guys. This is just childhood memories. But Peter's family always got cool gadgets like home appliances earlier than everyone else. And my family, we didn't really update our stuff very often. He's one of 4 siblings, so they got like a lot of mouths to feed. When you got the fridge that not only dispenses ice,
Oh yeah,
crushed ice.
That was a game changer.
That was insane, dude.
Yeah.
So like another thing which I don't have in front of me because they're just too big, but cordial and having that with crushed ice, dude. I was about to say, if you pour this over crushed ice as opposed to real ice, dude, I think that would be the same.
Probably the way to do it.
Delicious. Let's move on to an Australian chocolate staple. We got a caramello koala. So this is what we grew up with. These are our caramello koalas, and this is what caramello koalas look like now. Cadbury is my favorite type of chocolate. There's a lot of wonderful chocolates in the world, but nothing hits home for me more than Cadbury. So let me show you what this beautiful creature looks like. It's actually quite an intricate design. And not only is this chocolate, there's a reason it's called a caramello koala. It's full of caramel. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. I love these. So we have caramello koalas and Freddo frogs are like a set, and Freddo frogs are just straight up chocolate, no caramel. Here's a caramel. These are my personal pick. If I had to pick between one or the other, the caramel they use in these and other Cadbury chocolates like caramello, so good, dude. It's like when you get a job for the first time as a teenager, and you have disposable income, and you grow up in a house where you're not allowed to eat a lot of snacks.
Yeah.
And you go crazy and you buy a lot of snacks.
So yeah, that was definitely you.
It was me.
Yeah, that's maybe a blessing for me because I had snacks because there was 4 of us.
Yes.
I never craved them, but as soon as you had a bit of change in your pocket,
Any,
you'd buy a whole like this every weekend.
even in my house,
Yeah.
anytime my parents would be like, oh, let's try get this, it wouldn't last long, even though I was like an only child until I was like 11. But anyway, I was gonna say, and then you buy these snacks, right? And you get into about a third of them and you're like, oh no,
Yeah.
I can't enjoy it. I can eat them, but my enjoyment level is dipping like really hard.
Yeah.
It's happening right now. I can't do all these, dude.
Yeah, you can.
All right, this is another favorite chocolate of mine. It's called Chomp. I don't like to be that guy back in my day, but back in our day, these were cheap as chips.
What did you pay for it?
$1. So it's got this really cute crocodile dude character on it. They're on the cheaper end of like the chocolates that you can find in a supermarket. They're very long. So I'll take a bite and I'll show you what it looks inside. It's got like chocolate around the outside, a bit of caramel, and then like wafer.
And it's an interesting type of wafer as well.
It is. It's like a weird, like chewy.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like the old stuff they have left. It's like the offcuts of wafer.
That's what they taste like. They taste like candy that's just made of leftover bits.
But it's so good because the wafer's like bread, kind of like.
Yeah, the texture is interesting.
Obviously, they made it to like people to consume, so they've obviously like got like scientists to like look at this shit. But the balance of chocolate, caramel, and wafer in these is insane, dude. Stop yourself. If you can believe it or not, I've still got 5 more chocolate bars to show you guys. So this is Flake, and what it is, see that? Can you see that? You see that? Yeah, you can see that. Sorry, I'm getting little flakes of chocolate all over your... By the way, guys, I'm shooting this at Peach's house. He's letting me use his humble abode. I'm just messing it up with chocolate. But this is why it's called Flake, because it's all flaky. And apparently the way they make it is when they get a big vat or tub of chocolate, the residual chocolate at the bottom starts to harden, and they get like a chisel, and they just go like this, and they run it through, and then it goes like this and curls up. And that's how they make Flake. Now, what's really cool about Flake is that, well, it's so thin, you bite it, and it just like melts in your mouth. I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's because it has more surface area, but it like tastes sweeter.
It does. It's common in an ice cream cone, like from Mr. Whippy or something.
Oh, so true, dude. They do stick these in ice creams in Australia. That's very, very true. And then next up we got a Twirl. Now, it's pretty much the same thing as a Flake, but it's got chocolate coating covering the whole flake. So one big advantage is that it's way less messy. Take a look at this. Daddy. This is where it's at. So you can kind of see on the bottom, there's like, you can see the flake like on the inside. All the chocolate's the same. Like the caramel koala, the flake, the actual chocolate, it's all Cadbury milk chocolate. But it's something about these twirls, dude. It's so goddamn good. Dude, this, I don't even know what the hell this is. The only reason I bought it is because I love banana, and this is called a Perky Nana.
I didn't discover these until I was already a man. And
a Perky Nana.
Perky Nana, I saw it in the supermarket when I was about 21. And I tried it because the name is hilarious. And it's good. I don't know where it comes from, but it's good.
So I will be trying a new snack today, even though I lied at the beginning and said I wouldn't be. Double lie. Flip that shit back on you, now I am trying it. Okay, I was not expecting that. I thought it was gonna be like a more marshmallow, you know those the banana in the lolly bags?
That's kind of how I remember it. I was surprised to see that jump straight.
So these like banana snacks, they're like a staple for like young kids, especially when we used to get lolly bags and stuff. I thought it was gonna be like that, like a kind of like powdery marshmallow consistency. It's like gooey, dude. And it tastes good. Oh, insane. Dude, that's so good.
Yeah.
I love that. Damn, dude, that was good. I quite like that. All right, next up we got a Turkish Delight. You're supposed to laugh at that.
Oh, sorry.
You called it a Delight one. The funniest thing for us, like growing up, was like someone accidentally saying a word wrong. Just like never letting the other person forget about it. Anyway, we got Turkish Delights. I'm sure these are available overseas. If you guys know what a Turkish Delight is, it's like a, you know, jelly.
Rose kind of flavored.
Yeah, rose flavored gelatinous with flour on it. So it doesn't like stick to you. And this is essentially one of those in chocolate form.
Very divisive. You love it or you hate it usually.
A lot of people, I would say more people don't like it than like it.
I would probably say so.
I love it. I love it a lot. But it's not like traditional good quality Turkish Delight on the inside. It's just jelly, but it's good. So let me show you. Look at that. Oh my God. I don't pride myself on this, but especially like when you become an adult, you know, things that were like a little bit sweet back in the day are very sweet now.
Yeah.
I have a very high sweet tolerance.
Yeah.
And this is delicious, but it is very sweet.
Yeah.
I have eaten like 4 chocolates in a row, but this is very sweet. But if you like it, do give it a try. So like everything I'm showing you guys are available at like just any regular supermarket in Australia. You can probably pick any of these up. Next up we have Violet Crumble, and I believe this one is Australian.
Yep.
And a lot of people like to do a few things with these, like, you know, make them into ice cream flavors and yeah, get creative. If you guys have ever had Crunchy, it's like an Australian Crunchy and it's delicious. And I haven't had one of these, I would say, for like maybe 20 years.
Bro, watch out. Sometimes they can be really hard to bite. They might hurt your teeth.
All right. That would be hilarious and alarming if I did crack my tooth on this. All right, so this is out. It's pretty big. And it's on the cheaper end as well, so pretty good value for your money. So, the thing about this compared to Crunchy is it's a lot more dense. Which is like you were saying, why there's some really hard parts in it. I think Crunchy is more aerated.
Yeah.
And it has a darker color. This is really light and crunchy. The chocolate is so, but that was good. That'll get stuck in your teeth for sure. And you just leave it there as a little treat for later when you pick it all out. Let's have a little intermission while I'm having a break.
Volume 1 of the Snack King's Travels.
We can do that for another video. Believe it or not, guys, pretty much all the chocolate is done. Let's move on to something a little bit more fun, a little bit more candy-like. We have Wizz Fizz. Now these look so different from what we grew up with. I'll put a picture up here. This is what we grew up with.
Yeah, they had a bunch of characters with really ugly faces, and like zits and boils.
Yeah.
Crazy skin diseases.
I don't know if this is the same company. I don't even know the company that made it back.
I don't know, but the writing on Wizz Fizz looks the same.
Yeah, so either they took it over or whatever, but it's just straight up sherbet. And this is another one that my dad wasn't keen on me having back in the day because, you know, I don't know what it's made out of. It's probably just like straight up sugar and chemicals. This is a really not funny story, but guys, do stick around. At our primary school, what is it called? Oh, that we had a fete.
I think.
It's like a little fair at our primary school, and they had, you know, all different little games you could do. You could like throw the ball and hit the thing and dunk someone in water, or like there was a jar full of jelly beans. You could guess how many jelly beans to take them all home. And a classic that we do in Australia is like you just have like a tray of sand and you stick ice cream popsicles into it, ice cream sticks. They have numbers on them. If you pull the lucky numbers, you get shit. Dude, my dad gave me $2 to go. He's like, all right, go and have fun. And I did the popsicle stick thing because, you know, it's just luck based. And I won. I got some lucky numbers. So I got a bunch of like Wizz Fizz. I just got a bunch of candy. I went back to my dad and I was so happy because he never let me have sherbet. And I saw you guys were like, you know, Wizz Fizz. I was like, oh, by the way, guys, this is a lot of my life is like Peach telling me about cool stuff or seeing Peach have cool stuff. And then me going home and be like, Dad, can I have this cool stuff? He's like, no, Stuart. And I'll be like, oh, okay. And so sometimes if I was lucky, because, you know, a lot of siblings, you can't just like give out all your stuff to friends. When I would come over and sometimes like there would be extra and then I would be able to get to have one. It was like the best thing ever, dude. Oh yeah, that's where the good stuff's at. It's pretty shit. It's honestly kind of shit. Like, this spoon ruins it because this spoon is really sweet.
Yeah, true.
It's sweet and like powdery and kind of like milky, so it's really messing with the flavor of the Wizz Fizz.
It's supposed to be kind of sour and
it's supposed to be like, dude, this sucks.
It's also really big. The spoon itself is like massive.
But also because like it's like not melting in my hand, but like I don't want to hold on to this piece of shit that I gotta eat later. Like, yeah, no, I'm done. The sherbet is fantastic. It tastes pretty similar to how I remember, but don't go out of your way to go to Wizz Fizz anymore. It ain't like hashtag. No, not hashtag. This is, I said I wasn't gonna give scores on anything, but this is it ain't what it used to be out of 10. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So sticking with the fizzy theme of snacks, I got myself a Fizzer. They're cheap as hell. They're probably extremely unhealthy, but they are absolutely delicious. They're just a big stick of like, I don't know, chewy candy with, oh no. As you can see here, all of the paper's like getting stuck to it. And when that used to happen to me back in the day, I just eat it. Like, I was like, I don't care, I'm just gonna eat this paper. This is what it's supposed to look like.
But you gotta eat the paper.
Do it for the vine. This is it's actually alright. At the beginning, it was like straight up eating plastic. I was like, why am I putting myself through this? And then like the flavor started to come through. My favorite flavor is the cream soda, which is the green one. They only have this at the store, which is why I got it. But it's alright, man. Like, it's alright.
Yeah, the green ones are goated for sure.
But it was like 50 cents, so
yeah,
you can't really complain when it's 50 cents.
They're almost a freebie.
It was just a nostalgia thing, but I wouldn't recommend anyone now if they were like giving you like supermarket top 100s. I wouldn't be like, oh, you gotta get a Fizzer.
Yeah, there's some weirdo out there whose favorite snack is a Fizzer, but
you meet anyone in your life and they say their favorite snack is a Fizzer, I would probably try to remove them, or you should put some distance between you and them, because it's not normal. And it's like okay, but it's never gonna be a number one. It's the best out of a bunch of crap.
yep.
We have some savory. The very few savory items. I think this might be the only one. Next up, we got shapes, people. So this is definitely an iconic Australian snack. This is not like an opinionative thing. This is not like, oh, this is one of my favorites, but no one knows about it. Everyone knows shapes. Most people like shapes. And as you can see, guys, they're oven baked, not fried, which kind of makes you feel like they're healthy. They're not healthy, but they taste delicious. And this is the most common flavor. I'm not saying it's everyone's favorite, but this is like the most common flavor. I thought pizza was my favorite, and after eating pizza for a bit and coming back to barbecue, nothing beats barbecue for me. All right, so they come in these cool shapes. Now you're looking at this right now, you're like, oh dude, do they even taste like anything? Oh hell yes, because the flavoring, my friend, is on the other side. So it's kind of hard to see, but they got green and red specks. And one of the best things about these is when you get to the bottom of the bag, all these red specks and green flakes have fallen off and they just gather at the bottom. You can wet your finger. Okay, you can put your wet your finger and stick it up there. You can wet your finger and you put it down the bottom, you get all that flavoring and you just lick it all up. So good. Anyway. Oh, dude. Oh my God. Holy shit, that is so good. There's 7 servings in this box, and I could easily smash half of this box in one sitting, dude. That was actually like a little emotional thing I went through. Dude, that was so good.
I haven't had one for years.
Go, bro.
Now, a little dry. Possibly you could make that argument, but on flavor alone, pretty hard to beat.
If you go through a bunch of these, yes, your mouth will be very dry by the time it's done, but that is like a pop of flavor, and just because it's so nostalgic, holy shit, dude, that was so good. Holy shit, dude, that was so good. Second last thing on the list, we got some biscuits. So we have a lot of iconic and well-loved biscuits that most people have as staples in their house. This one, not everywhere has it, but I've never seen this abroad, which is why I got it for you guys today. Wagon Wheels. I have another mildly funny story about Wagon Wheels if you guys want to hear it. No? I'll tell it to you anyway. First time I got a chance to eat a wagon wheel in my life, I was 11. I went to my friend's house and we both had dogs. I had a beagle and I took my dog over there. Our dog was just playing. My friend said, oh Stu, do you want a wagon wheel? And I was like, do I? Never had one. I'd only seen and heard of them. He gives me a wagon wheel. This is what they look like. Little thick biscuit, weird shape. So what they are is chocolate on the outside. You got biscuit on the top, biscuit on the middle, little layer of jam, and then marshmallow in the middle. Very decadent, very delicious. So my friend was like, "Shoo, you want a wagon wheel?" I was like, "Hell yes." I took it in my hand. I put it down by my waist for 1 second, and my beagle ate it in one bite, and I was livid. I was like, "No!" So anyway, wagon wheels are very special to me. Very sweet. I feel like this is a biscuit for a younger person or a child. Now for biscuits, I feel like I crave like simplicity. This is me trying to make it sound like sophisticated eating a biscuit, dude. But seriously, like just something plain like a butterscotch biscuit would be way more suitable. But it's still delicious. Look, you got the chocolate, you got the jam, and you got the marshmallow. It is delicious, but just really, really sweet.
Yeah, very impressive to a child. It seems sort of high class when you're 9 years old.
I mean, they are a bit expensive.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in there.
But like, yeah, for a child, you're like, oh my god, marshmallow? People in America are like, we have s'mores. We don't have them. A part of culture in Australia, like, let's make s'mores by the campfire.
No, the only reason you do it is because you've seen it on cartoons.
Dad, can we make s'mores? I'm like, s'mores? No. Alright guys, I saved the best thing for last. So, if you have seen my previous video from Perth from 3 years ago, me and Peach, the guy behind the camera, we opened up Yowies. Yowies are kind of like, I guess, Kinder Surprises, but Australian Kinder Surprises. They got chocolate on the outside, and inside they have a little capsule with a toy in it. Usually, they are animals. Sometimes, you know, there's like different like kind of like phases. Like every month or so, the thing inside would change. Australian animals, international, whatever. So one thing that me and Peach bonded a lot with growing up was our love of dinosaurs. Peach is way more knowledgeable than me, but we both love Jurassic Park. We both love Jurassic Park. We both had Jurassic Park toys, games, and everything. So there was a period of time where dinosaur toys were available in Yowies. And not only were dinosaur toys available, they had special editions. So when special editions are something available, it's just like insane. And so the special edition of the dinosaur toys were just like colored. They weren't like dinosaur skin colored. They were colored and they had sparkles in them, which led to Peach and his siblings dubbing them as Sparklesauruses. Whether that's the actual official name, I don't know, but that's what we called them. So Peach got his and he showed it to me. He's like, oh dude, got a Sparklesaurus. Yellow Brachiosaurus.
I remember there being an orange one and a blue one.
What did you get? Do you remember what you got?
I honestly can't remember.
I feel like I got a yellow Brachiosaurus.
Yeah.
Guys, I know I'm like a broken record, I keep saying the same things, but a lot of the things in my life is like influence from Peach. So he was like, oh bro, Sparklesaurus. And I was like, oh my god, I want one. So I would get my mum to like buy me Yowies like every time I go to a thing. Dude, it's kind of like a fantasy series where like you need to find a sacred stone to join like the upper ranks.
Yeah, nice.
Even though there was no group, it was just you and me and like your siblings. But anyway, and when we got that Sparklesaurus, man, nothing's cool. So right now in Australia, the dinosaurs are back. Unfortunately, there is no Sparklesauruses, they're just straight up dinosaurs, but when we hung out the other day, Peach actually got me one of these, and this was the dinosaur that I got. Lambiosaurus, and I don't know, it looks like something from Star Wars Episode 1, to be honest. I'm not a fan, so this is where, but do you think, dude, Peach is too much of a nice guy. When he came over to see what I got, I was like, dude, look what I got. He's like, oh, dude, the colors and like the design look awesome. And I was like, but he has a duck face. So this is kind of like my shot at redemption. I'm gonna be opening up a Yowie to finish off this opening. The Yowies are like based on, I don't know, like Australian trolls, gremlins. They're called Yowies and they live in like billabongs and stuff, which are like, I don't know, definition for billabong right here, but become these cool designs. Anyway, this guy's already kind of split. So luckily I don't have to eat the chocolate. I've had enough chocolate for one day and it pretty much tastes the same. So we will just be opening up this bad boy. If I get the same one, that just means that I am king of the Lambiosauruses or whatever, but hopefully we get like something a bit more iconic, Triceratops, T-Rex or something like that. All right, it ain't a Lambiosaurus, but it's an Ankylosaurus, and I opened one of these with my brother the other day. He actually got this one, so doubling up ain't the coolest thing in the world, but we got one more chance because Peach right behind the camera also has his own Yowie. He's about to open it up.
No, it's for you, mate.
Oh, dude. All right, I'll open it up on his behalf. This guy's a bloody expert. Oh, dude, you got a fucking cool one. Spino! We got a Spinosaurus, dude. I think it's a Spinosaurus. I mean, it has a spine, but hold on a sec. Meet the Bigfoot. Oh no, that's the Yowie. Dude, you got Spinosaurus, dude.
You got Spinosaurus.
We got
Yeah,
Spinosaurus.
we got it.
Dude, that's sick. So anyway, if you guys seen Jurassic Park 3, it's like the main, why no, this is a villain, but he's the iconic dinosaur Jurassic Park 3. Dude, that's badass, man. Look at that. So just to show you guys like what other stuff they had on here, they got these Pokemon.
Dinosaurs.
Some piece of shit, always thinking about Pokemon. Yeah, I got 2 cool dinosaurs. I was honestly, I really wanted this T-Rex, but still, Spinosaurus is pretty sick. So thank you very much for bringing the Yowies, man. I appreciate it. Alright, guys, so you guys have been asking me to do this for a long time. I actually have got to the point of buying the snacks before. I just never got around to making the video for whatever reason. And this time, one of my long-time members of this YouTube channel, Ash M, made a big donation, was like, here's the money, go and make the goddamn video. Those weren't her words, I'm paraphrasing. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed seeing what lovely snacks Australia has to offer. As I said, these are just my faves. These aren't the best. Your favorites are subjective. But, you know, if you're in Australia and you want to try any of these out, please do. And let me know what you think. Anyway, guys, yucky. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video coming very, very soon. See ya!